John's on his way, so go to checkout, delivery time, ASAP, and pay. See who gets here first. Half an hour to 50 minutes. I think John will get here first, but we'll see.
Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews, and today we've got GDK.
Yep, German Doner Kebab. We've got mixed doner kebabs. They come in these little cardboard cartons. Now, I've been to GDK a few times before, or rather ordered from there on Just Eat since they started delivering here. I've never actually had a kebab. I normally get the doner box for £6 that comes with chips and doner meat. Excuse me. So it says open here. We've got a doner kebab each and 2 spring rolls each. One chicken, 1 beef. So that's the one without the salad.
It is?
Yeah. It says remove tomato, lettuce and cabbage. So
cool.
It's in foil, which is nice. So each item is meant to come with a set of 3 sauces. There's a garlic one, a yogurt one and a tomato one, and they come in these little pots, but they've only given us 2 sets, and my girlfriend's got a doner box downstairs which is meant to come with a set of sauce, and it didn't, so we're missing some sauce, but she only has the garlic one anyway, so I've given her my garlic one, so I'm missing a garlic sauce.
You can have some of this if you want.
It's fine.
And we got spring rolls as well.
Yeah, so the spring rolls, you can get chicken or beef, and you can get the doner in chicken or beef as well, but we've got mixed spring rolls, so the spring rolls you get 1 of each, but on the kebab it's just all mixed together, beef and chicken. What do you think of the spring rolls?
They're good then. That's a chicken one, I think.
I quite like them. I got these on Just Eat. It was 15% off today, but it was £2.49 delivery and 50p service charge. Deliveroo have messed around with their service charges, so the more you order, the more the service charge is. But it's worth checking Deliveroo and Just Eat if you're going to order from here, because the discounts vary. Today it was 15% with Just Eat, and Deliveroo didn't have anything, and Deliveroo's delivery was £1 more as well. But it is worth checking both if you're going to order from GDK, and just order from whichever one's cheaper.
Them spring rolls are special. They are good. Wow. Have you had these before?
Yeah. I normally get these every time, because it's 2 for £3, so they are a bit expensive. It's £1.50 each, but I just add them on because they're really nice, and me and my girlfriend just have 1 each.
Oh, I could eat a lot of them. Especially on a night out. When you're in and around Liverpool. Or a GDK in the town or city you're about. Wow, that could get dangerous. Wow.
Yeah. They're nice and crispy, and they're just loaded with doner meat on the inside.
We've been meaning to do GDK for a while, but obviously things going down, couldn't get around to it. And since then, a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago now, one of the lads at work, Geezer, he was like, John, have you tried... I'm not going to do a Cockney accent, I'm awful. Tried that kebab place in Liverpool. I was like, GDK? Yeah, the one near station, bus station. I was like, no, not yet, but we want to. It's like, well good. So, sound.
First time I went was in Milton Keynes. I was doing a photo shoot with a band called Furion, who were from the Wirral, but they had a new drummer from Milton Keynes, so we went down there to meet him and do the photo shoot there.
Nice.
And we got GDK before we come home. And that was before they even opened in Liverpool. And it was soon after we'd started the channel, and I said we need to go somewhere where there is one. I think the nearest one at the time was Bradford, and I was on about going to Bradford to review them because I thought they were good. But then, since then, obviously, one's opened up in Liverpool, which is
that
great.
chicken's lovely. Sorry, a bit far out. So is this like the waffle bread or something?
Yeah, they call it some sort of special bread. I can't remember.
Adam from Bus Stop News told him that we were doing this, and he was like, "Oh, you got to get the bread." Looks pretty good. He was a bit concerned that if we got it delivered, the bread would be ruined, but it looks like it's held up pretty well.
Also, if we went to pick it up, we'd be driving it back here anyway, so it's going to be the same amount of time in the car and whatever. Though having said that, I said at the start that...
Can I dig into this?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
It was estimated to come in like 30 to 50 minutes. It came in about 20. It got here the exact same time as John. If you're wondering, after I said at the start, I wonder which one will turn up first, it should be John.
I saw a guy on a bike, just deep guy, pull into your road as I was turning right into your road. So I got beat by a guy on a bicycle. Although I was coming from St. Helens.
You were coming from a little bit further away. I'm just tipping out the sauce.
Yeah, I was just about to do that.
I think Scotty said the best thing about these is the sauce, and I do really like all three sauces. So to not have them turn up like they're meant to is pretty disappointing.
You know, I could offer you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I think the yogurt one's probably my favourite.
Is that the pinky one?
That's the pinky one, yeah. The tomato one's a little bit spicy. I'm not sure if they call it tomato or chili, but it's not as spicy as I'd like a chili sauce to be. Yeah, this bread's pretty cool. It's like...
Looks like it's been on like a proper griddle.
Yeah, it's like it's folded up. It's almost like a pocket like pita bread, but it's much thicker than pita bread. It's like... Looks like a focaccia, do they call it?
Almost focaccia. That is good. How much are these though on their own?
£7.
So that's not terrible.
It's £1 more than the little Doner box with chips, but I'd underestimated how much value was in this bread. I think this bread's really good.
Do you think you're a changed man?
Possibly. It comes with a lot more doner meat than you get in the boxes. But the boxes, it's $5.99 and you can get one with cheese sauce on it, which is pretty good. Might have a roll of kitchen towel down there.
Right, you have. That's a good idea.
Yep. Had it there for my painting stuff, which I've cleared up. Cleared the table completely.
Just for me?
Just for you.
Nice.
I was telling DJ Bunting on Discord that so he was messaging because he's offered to help out with the Discord server and add more channels and stuff for us.
Oh, nice.
So I've said I'm not ignoring you or anything, but I need to tidy up today because John's coming over and we're doing a GDK video. So he's got the exclusive scoop on that. But he said that on, I can't remember which app he said, but he said that he only ordered it. He ordered it the first time when it was 50% off one time on one of the apps. So it is worth checking them.
My bread's splitting apart.
It's nice though. It's a nice kebab. Have you ever been to Germany?
No. Plan to?
Yeah. I went once for a short course thing on density functional theory, but I was in Hanover and I was pretty much living for the week off of €2 doner kebabs, and
Wow.
they're pretty similar. The bread's not quite like this, but the actual doner meat is really similar to what you actually get in Germany, which I mean, you'd expect that given the name, but
You never truly know, do you?
no. And it's interesting how it's presumably, I think it's mostly Turkish, and the doner meat here is
What, a kebab?
yeah, like the doner meat and stuff.
Yeah.
I think most of the shops in Germany are still run by Turkish people, so you wouldn't think it'd be any different if it's
No.
the same sort of nationality of people running them.
Yeah.
But they are considerably different.
That is good. Maybe should have got two.
The meat's really tasty and tender. It's a lot more like actual meat. If you can see up close there,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It seems a lot less processed.
It reminds me of the meat, the way it's formed and cut. Reminds me of like a Greek gyros. It usually comes in bread, meat, on top of like chips and sauce.
Is that similar to shawarma?
Well, it depends because I think shawarma is typically chicken. I think, and on a lot of the Greek gyros that I've had, it's pork.
Okay. What do you reckon then? Would you go there again?
Mate, I can't wait till I'm on a night out. That is so good. So tasty. I've smashed that in. Obviously, I didn't get mine with like salad, which I think you did. What did you get? Like red lettuce.
I was literally just about to mention the salad. The salad's surprisingly good. It's red cabbage, lettuce, tomato, and onion. I think there's some sort of dressing on the salad. It's actually decent. Like some kebab shops, it's just old lettuce and stuff. But this salad actually tastes good.
Excuse me. Now that is a kebab. You could definitely tell. Like you might pay a little bit more, but the quality's there. So 100% worth it. And the bread, it's so much better than just like a regular naan.
I think
It's got a bit of a crunch to it.
it depends on the naan. Some naan breads are really good. A lot of them. We had a comment. I can't remember who it was from, but it was a bloke who said he'd lived in Manchester a long time and lived in Liverpool a long time. Most of the kebabs around Liverpool, he was saying, are just Arabic flatbreads rather than proper naan breads, whereas in Manchester they're mostly proper naan breads, which is interesting. But again, even within the flatbreads and naan breads, you can have a lot of variation. Some are really good and some aren't.
Definitely. That's well good. Very impressed. Can't wait to have another. And the spring rolls, they were meaty spring rolls because sometimes I feel like certain spring rolls, there's a bit of meat in them, and you get the odd pea, and then some like shoots of like whatever it is. they put
Bean
in.
sprouts.
That's the one.
Mung beans.
Yeah. And I feel like the whole thing of a spring roll is never meaty enough, but they were quality.
You were a bit sceptical because I messaged John earlier. John had said that Adam said to get the kebabs. It's like I say, I normally get the doner box, so I thought we get the kebabs. And to be honest, even without Adam saying, it's probably a good idea to actually review the kebab if we're doing a video.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
I said to John, do you want the spring rolls? And you were a bit unsure. He said, I'll leave it to you. You just order whatever. And
You've not disappointed.
no.
I would have complained. Sorry, I wouldn't have complained after I told you to just sort it.
Yeah.
Because I was still working at that point. But wow. That's impressive. Geezer, you weren't wrong, lad. Fair play.
Yeah, I think that the only reason not to get one of these is the price. They are a bit expensive. Like John says, the quality is there, but if you know where to go, you can, like, kebab from Hot Chili's, what was that, £6?
Yeah.
You can get good quality kebabs for a bit less money. So I think you're paying a lot for the name and the convenience and the fact it's a chain, but it is still worth going, especially when you can get a 25% discount or something.
And is it right on the bus station?
You'd know better than me. I don't go down that way often. I think it is.
I've never seen it.
Have you not?
I don't know where it is.
I've never seen it. I've just been told that there's one there in Liverpool near the bus station somewhere. I think it's like on Clayton Square, you know, where Five Guys is and that. I think it's somewhere,
down near there.
Yeah. Is it Clayton Square? No, Queen Square.
Queen Square, yeah.
Yeah, where Five Guys is.
Five Guys is on the
Burger
corner
King.
at the bottom. Burger King's a bit further up, yeah.
I think it's somewhere around there.
Right, okay.
So it'd be a handy last stop if you're getting the bus home from a night out.
No, it's just another option because there's you know if you are getting the bus or walking up to Lime Street after a night out, you can stop at Five Guys or you could stop at Burger King or you could get that. And you know, and Five Guys is easily going to be once you've customised the burger, put a few bits on it, put fries and a drink. It's pretty much £10, maybe a bit over anyway.
I was going to say a meal
Burger
at Burger
King
is like £7 just for
Bacon
a Whopper meal.
bacon cheese double XL is like £9 now. So
Is it?
well, I thought it was.
I know Burger King's only worth going if you got the app. But yeah, so in context compared to the places that are nearby, it's the value is pretty good.
And do you know what? That's a handy little box. If you're on the move and you try, because they were quite unruly as you saw.
Yeah.
But if you're walking and you've got this little box and you unwrap it in the tin foil, you know you can eat it over it and you can catch any excess meat that falls out.
Yeah.
And you've not wasted your £7. And then if you're getting on the train and at the minute we still need to wear masks, you can box it up and wait for your stop.
And as well,
It's good. It's convenient. I like it.
the boxes, the Doner boxes, they come in like chop suey boxes. So you can either... One thing I would like to say about them, I know we've not got one in front of us to review, but they put all the meat and the sauce on the top. Well, or the cheese sauce, these three sauces are still separate. So all the chips are underneath. So if you want to eat the chips first, it's pretty difficult because they're all underneath the meat. But it's in a box and they give you a plastic knife and fork so you can just eat it out the box. And
that's cool.
When I get it delivered to home, like if you're ordering a takeaway anyway, you don't want to make more washing up for yourself. I just like take the box apart where it's glued and just use that as a big plate.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty handy. So it's something to consider, at least. I think we probably could have gotten away with doing the same thing with this, but I didn't know how this would come packaged. Probably fold this out into a plate. Yeah.
Well, like I say, you didn't even need to do that because we have a little triangle.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
Do like that way. You got like a little bib. Just hits that, falls into the tray, lad.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, they're delicious. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think on that note, though, it's time to end. I've got nothing more to wax lyrical about that because that is... Love that.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.